Hey y'all, JS Creations Art Sanity here. So jumping right into this one, because this is very similar to the piece that I did in my previous video. Now, if you want more details or slowed down, I will put a link to that video here. You can go watch it. Now, again, I'm using the same resin, same colors, but I get a totally different outcome with this piece. So my resin, I'm using general use resin from the Epoxy resin store. I mixed up about 9 ounces of resin. I divided about, I think it was an ounce or so into those little cups there for my colors. As you can see, majority of it was black. My plastic, it's just plastic sheeting from a roll. I cut a piece off. I heated it with my heat gun to try to stretch out those hard creases in there. And as you can see, I'm using a paper plate there as my barrier, my dam to hold my resin in. Now, this really wasn't doing what I wanted it to, so I just decided to grab my rope and make a different barrier. And so I'll move my plastic very carefully, there we go, over into that dam. And this is working much better. In the plate, there's nothing wrong with that plate. It was just not doing what I wanted for this piece. It was really, I had too much resin for that plate, and it was kind of just all bunching down in the middle. So now I'm just coming in here with the rest of my resin. I had a little bit of black left over. I'm just dumping that in there. I'll throw the rest of my colors in there. Hit it with my heat gun, pop any bubbles. Now I will have all of my supplies listed in the description below. These colors here, they're called Chameleon colors. They come from Mr. Nola's glitter. Like I said, I'll have all that listed down below. So I'm just using up the rest of my resin here, dumping it all in here. Then I will come in here with some mineral spirits. Making sure I get every last drop of that resin. So here's my mineral spirits. I just poured a little bit in a cup, using a popsicle stick, dipping it in there, and dragging it through my resin just to kind of marry all those colors together. So here I'm showing you, now I covered this and I let this set for 4 hours. Now I'm showing you here, you want your resin to the sticky tacky point before you go and shape it. So I was trying to show you there about the time you want to start shaping your resin. Now, truth be told, this was a little early to do this piece. I should have let it set for, I don't know, maybe another 20-30 minutes, because I do end up having a lot of I don't know what you would call it, like pull down. You're gonna see that. But anyway, I'm just using a glass vase to shape this on and just keep messing with it until I get the shape that I like. And then I will cover this again and leave it overnight. You can kind of see already that resin is pulling down there on the edge. Okay, so it's the next day. Here we go. You can see all the pull down from that resin and the drips and whatever you call them. But anyway, so the plastic come out nice and easy. Now I'm just going to get a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut off the stringy bits that I don't want on there. Now if your resin is too hard, you can grab your heat gun and just heat up the spots that you want to cut off, and then just use your scissors and snip them off. So as you can see, the same products but totally different outcome for this piece here than my previous one. And there's my charging bat, I call it. So here's an up close. I'm trying to show you those colors in there. But this piece is basically done. I will put it back on the vase and leave it alone for about 3 days or so, just to let it hard cure. Because some of these are still kind of bendy at this point. So I will take this outside and show you all the shimmer in it. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thanks everyone, till next time.